What's up, everybody? It's Miss Cayenne. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Words on Wednesdays. Come on in the room, guys. Come on in the room. Come on in this room. I'm in a different location, so I gotta get situated. Well, I'm in my house, but a different location in my house. No. Hey, Karan. Hey, Cornice. What's happening? What happening? Hey, yeah, you did make it. What's going on, Miss Ma'am? What's going on? Come on in the room, guys. I hope y'all don't mind. I feel real chill. So, hope nobody get offended by the formalities are going to be out this here window here. Okay? But come on in the room. I'm going to give people a few more minutes for people to join in. Hope your Friday is going well. I have to remind myself it's not really Wednesday. I had to reschedule the Words on Wednesdays. I had a conflict in my schedule. So I got to remind myself this is Words on Wednesdays, but it's not Wednesday. Right. It's Friday and I'm trying to figure out dinner. I'm definitely in full chill mode. Good. So then I'll be right with you because I got dinner waiting and I'm hungry like a mug. I can't be sitting up here chomping while I'm talking to y'all. So I may be a little like, okay, y'all good? Okay, let's roll. I'm giving some. I got some din waiting for me. And I need to get it because I'm hungry. Now in the group, Poets, Writers, and Creative Scribblers, this is the group. Today was Free Write Friday, so you still have time. There's actually a video, not just the pictures, a video in there. And in the comments, free write, you can just write whatever. However the video moves you. It don't have to be about the video. Just however that thing strikes you, do a free write. And also there's another comment today in the group. It's Friday, right? Hey, that Friday vibe. So if you haven't done so, put how your Friday has been or how your Friday is by using a GIF or meme or what have you. All right. So I'm looking up the word for today so I can read the dictionary definition. Okay, I found it. Cool. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, again, guys, welcome. I am Miss Cayenne. I'm a poet and I know it. This is Words on Wednesdays on a Friday. Words on Wednesdays on a Friday. Had a scheduling conflict. So welcome to the broadcast. I am the owner of Cayenne Ink Healing in the Pen, a poetry biz slated to foster hope, healing, and social change through poetry and creative expression. The visionary as well for the Inkwell, a nonprofit that provides poetry and reflective writing programming for youth and adults dealing with loss, grief, trauma, or just dealing with life's mishaps. We provide a reflective writing programming to help people emote, help them heal, help them love themselves, and help them find their voice. This is one of two broadcasts. The Words on Wednesdays is powered by Cayenne Ink, right in alignment with our mission, which we're using and creative expression to help foster that inspiration. You don't have to be a writer, a poet, or anything to be a part of this group. If you are alive and breathing and you desire anything in your life, this is just a platform to really inspire creativity, encourage the creatives to continue to create, maybe enliven the creative in some of us who maybe it's been lying dormant. And it also, at the core of it, quite honestly, the reason why I started Words on Wednesdays, because I'm a poet and I know it, and a poet gotta write, right? And that was holding me accountable to write something at least once a week. So at the core of it, that's how this really began, right? To hold myself accountable to write. And I'm glad that you're joining us in this effort. Some of us just like to watch, and some of us actually participate. Either way, it's wonderful. So today's word is Zephyr. Zephyr. Yeah. How about, I didn't know what that word was. I had to look that up. Okay. Apparently it's from the Greek god Zephyr or something. Don't get me lying. But oops, I forgot to turn my phone off so you wouldn't have any interruptions. Oopsie daisy. We might have a couple of things going on, okay? Sorry about that in advance. So let me make sure I'm pronouncing it correctly. Yes, Zephyr. Zephyr is a gentle, mild breeze, a west wind, any of the various things of fine, light quality like a fabric or yarn. Oh, I didn't see that definition before. Could have went somewhere different with it. But it's a gentle, mild breeze or a balmy breeze. Zephyr. Okay? So that's our word. But before we do that, I got to do this. I got to I'm looking for my question book. Oh, here it is. My handy dandy. What would you rather? What would you rather? Just to get us kind of talking and all that good stuff. So, okay. I hate to ask. I don't want to ask a question I've asked before. Okay. Would you rather walk in the hot sun or in the pouring rain? Would you rather walk in the hot sun or the pouring rain? Hot sun, pouring rain. Would you rather walk in the hot sun or the pouring rain? Now, this is very, very key for me. I love summer rain. Like, if I don't have any place to be, like, I'm not, like, if you're going somewhere and you're going to a meeting or to work and you got to look presentable, I don't want to get caught in the rain in the summertime. But if I'm done for the day or I'm walking the dogs and I really don't have no place else to be and it's a hot summer shower, I really don't mind getting drenched by it. As a matter of fact, I find it very refreshing. So if it's a hot summer rain, I'd rather walk in the rain. I wouldn't mind walking in the rain. But if it's a cold rain, like the fall rain or the winter rain, no ma'am, no ma'am, no ma'am. Give me a hot summer day any day. So, I guess the contingents, the rain kind of varies. So I would say a hot sun. Because if that rain is cold, I ain't down with it. What say you? What say you? Would you rather walk in the hot rain? I mean the hot rain. Would you rather walk in the hot sun or the pouring rain? Cornice says, I've done both, but I am going to pick the hot sun because I hate being wet. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I think because I got I like the rain as long as it's hot. So if I can't choose that part, then I'll take the hot sun. All right, we got two hot suns. Anybody else want to join into that conversaciones? Hot sun, pouring rain. Hot sun, pouring rain. Would you rather walk in the hot sun or pouring rain? Let me put my little response here. Hot sun. No me gusta. No me gusta. ¿Cómo se dice rain in Espanol? Oh, let me see. Rain. I don't know. Cold is, I say sol, frio. What is rain? I don't know. R-A-I-N, frio. This is my Spanglish. Hot sun, no me gusta rain frio. No likey cold rain. Okay, so feel free to answer that question as we go along. You know, let's just start. What you call it? Our icebreaker. Would you rather? Would you rather? Would you rather? Just to get your thoughts. If you had two choices and you had to make one, you know, two options, had to make a choice. You couldn't do both. Had to do one or the other. Hot rain. I don't know why I keep saying hot rain, because that's what I would prefer. Hot sun, pouring rain. What would you rather? Okay, so I ask every time we do this writing challenge, I always ask if you're interested in having your writing or your response to the writing challenge on the broadcast, you can submit it to me via email or inbox. I did receive one submission, and if you submitted something to the inbox today after 12 p.m. I may not have gotten it. I mean, I've looked on there, I didn't see anything, but I haven't checked all the spams, you know, that kind of stuff. So if I missed your submission, I apologize, but I think that I received one submission. So I'm going to read that one, of course, and I'll read mine today as well. The word is Zephyr, and here's how Words on Wednesdays work. Words on Wednesdays work. There is a word that is randomly selected, and we have 7 days to write something that is either about that word, inspired by that word, or with that word in it. Okay. We have started this group called Poets, Writers, and Creative Scribblers, and again, it's not just for poets and writers, or you don't have to be any of that. If you are just, you know, a thinker, a creative, or just are interested, you know, you could be a part of this. It is designed to encourage us to be creative, tap into our creative selves. And so with that said, you are welcome to join the challenge. And I'm opening it up a little bit. Some of us may be painters, or some of us may be photographers. Some of us may be, what do you call it? Motivational speakers. I don't know. So you may find yourself responding to the creative challenge, but in a different venue. And we're open to artistry. We're open to, if you're a painter, if you're a sketcher, whatever, if you respond to this writing challenge, this challenge in a different creative mode, we won't reject that, turn that away. We accept that as well. But for the most part, the Words on Wednesdays is a writing challenge. Okay. So Zephyr, it was the word. It was randomly chosen. I think it was, I hate when I have to, like, who? I think it was Lady Di who submitted this word, I think it was Lady Di. So we collect words, and then we put them in a bowl, and we randomly select, and then that's our challenge. Boom, there it is. Now, I'm going to read, I'm trying to think. Yes, I will read Lady Di, or she's one of our members of the group, and she's definitely a well-established poet in the DMV area. I'm going to read her submission. It was very beautiful, and I think that you will enjoy as well. It's called Westward Blown. Westward Blown by Sylvia Diane Beverly, aka Lady Di, aka the Love Poet. Seasonal change occurs. Intense clouds soar high like fluffed cumulus clouds, drastically dark, hovering over burnt orange, raging, ravishing sunset. Dusty monsoon rushes in way past noon. Lightning strikes midair, flickering, crackling throughout night skies, leaving behind a balmy breeze like a zephyr, light, warm, and steamy. Westward blown, enchanting, calming, and serene. Silent tears flow at will, cleansing our souls as we move onward. Lessening weight of our heavy hearts, we have new life. Love lives on. Lady Di, Westward Blown. I just think that's so beautiful. And please, ladies or gentlemen that may be watching silently behind the curtain, make your comments if you have any comments on this piece. It's always nice when someone can hear the feedback of others. When we're in our own space, in our own journals or typewriters, or not typewriters, oopsie, keyboards and laptops, you know, we may have our own thoughts, but it's always nice to hear what others may hear and their thoughts behind their work. So by all means, drop a line or a comment, anything that may have resonated with you or that you liked, or a question even. Put it in the comments so that the author can see that. I'll read it again. It's called Westward Blown. Seasonal change occurs. Intense clouds soar high like fluffed cumulus clouds, drastically dark, hovering over burnt orange, raging, ravishing sunset. Dusty monsoon rushes in way past noon. Lightning strikes midair, flickering, crackling throughout night skies, leaving behind a balmy breeze like a zephyr, light, warm, and steamy. Westward blown, enchanting, calming, and serene. Silent tears flow at will, cleansing our souls as we move onward, lessening weight of our heavy hearts. We have new life. Love lives on. Lady Di. Lady Di, I really enjoyed this poem for several reasons. It was very peaceful. And normally, sometimes I hear people read their work, and their reading is very calming and soothing. They're reading it, meaning their voice, maybe they have a very soothing voice. But even and you do have one of those voices. She does. If you haven't heard Lady Di read, she has one of those voices. It's very strong and bold, but it's also very soothing. And so so much so I wrote a poem about her for her birthday called Her Voice, right? So but even me reading it silently to myself, it had this very serene, very peaceful, calming, enveloping feel to it, and I felt at peace. That was one thing I loved about your poem. It's very peaceful. And I love, one of my favorite literary devices is alliteration. And I love orange raging, ravishing sunset. And although orange starts with the O, the R sound is in it. And it's like an internal alliteration. It's crazy. I love it. Orange, raging, ravishing sunset. Love it, love it, love it. Westward Blown. Any other comments on that piece? By all means, put it in your comments. Love the alliteration. I'm typing with my left hand, which I'm a little slower because my little right arm and hand is giving me the blues. Let me see here, Sylvia. And very peaceful. And you know, now that I'm reading her piece again, it's reminiscent. I'm thinking about the poem that I wrote, or the piece that I wrote. I'm not sure if I would call it a poem, more like a little bit of poetic prose, I should say. And I'm thinking about it, and I think the same thought that Lady Di expresses in her piece about the balmy breeze or the zephyr kind of cleansing our souls, or kind of washing us or blowing away some of that heaviness. It really is the same topic of my piece, and or same thought, rather, I should say, behind my piece. So that is Lady Di's Westward Blown, using the word Zephyr in her piece, Westward Blown. I would love to hear what your thoughts are on her piece. Love to hear some of your thoughts on her piece. Feel free to put them in the comments. So I actually wrote this piece in my journal. And I'm going to be turning pages because sometimes when I write, I'm writing and I'm thinking I got a flow, and then I'm realizing, no, that's wrong. So I could have a poem strung across several pages, and I may start on a page in my journal, and then something is stuck in the middle of it, maybe some notes from a sermon. So I have the next part of the poem, another page over. So it can look kind of cray, but it's in here. It's a little sad, but you know, there's a lifting up. There's a lifting up. Okay, okay, here we go. I told you I'm returning page. Okay, here we go. Is my pen in here? Okay, let's do this. All right. So you know what? This is untitled. I didn't title it, not yet anyway. Again, it's more like a poetic prose, kind of some thoughts. And my direction with the word was more about using the word in the writing. I won't say that this is about it or whatever, but I use the word in the writing. Today was not a good day. I didn't leave it all on the stage. And was anyone changed at all by the sound of my words? These were the thoughts that walked with her as she trudged up the incline in the direction of home. Unfiltered sun pelting her face mercilessly. The pace in her stride was lifeless, leaning forward, each step a slow, brainless crawl. Her type A personality would never permit her to stroll, even with exhaustion. But today, the weight of hopelessness sat on her shoulders, like a stubborn monkey proving gravity. The unforgiving sun taunted her like a brazen bully, jeering from the sidelines, slinging hot, steamy sarcasms, counter-affirmations that seeped into her ears, glazed her eyes, and stuck to her skin. But then, something shifted in the atmosphere. The quiver in her chin steadied. A zephyr invested her, and the sticky goo of the day loosened within. Her pores were beginning to breathe again. Her heart was stirred by this wind. Today was not a good day, but maybe this breeze has come to help her dream again. That's my piece, y'all. That's my untitled response to the writing challenge for the word Zephyr. I'll read it again for continuity's sake. So I know we like to read sometimes, so I like to read it twice. Today was not a good day. I didn't leave it all on the stage. And was anyone changed at the sound of my words? These were the thoughts that walked with her as she trudged up the incline in the direction of home. Unfiltered sun pelting her face mercilessly. The pace in her stride was lifeless, leaning forward, each step a slow, brainless crawl. Her type A personality would never permit her to stroll, even with exhaustion. But today, the weight of hopelessness sat on her shoulders like a stubborn monkey proving gravity. The unforgiving sun taunted her like a brazen bully, jeering from the sidelines, slinging hot, steamy sarcasms, counter-affirmations that seeped into her ears, glazed her eyes, and stuck to her skin. But then, something shifted in the atmosphere. The quiver in her chin steadied. A zephyr invested her, and the sticky goo of the day loosened within. Her pores were beginning to breathe again, and her heart was stirred by this wind. Today was really not a good day, but maybe this breeze has come to help her dream again. That's my piece, y'all. That's my response to the writing challenge, untitled, written by Miss Cayenne. Any thoughts? Any feedback or anything that may have resonated with you, feel free to put it in the comments. Any hearts, likes, shares, by all means, that's currency that's welcomed in this broadcast. But those are the responses to our word challenge today. Listen, again, I cannot reiterate enough. You do not have to be a writer or a poet to be a part of this group. We're just looking to challenge our creative side, our right side of our brains, because it has been proven that it helps to increase productivity. It helps to just broaden our mindsets and our abilities to be solution oriented. Even if you're more of a left brain person, that balance is phenomenal and can only be of help to you. Perhaps you've been going through some things on the other side of things. You're like, I just need to have an outlet. And you just do not know how and what may come out of you just by trying to put your pen to paper and see what comes out. Don't worry about the perfection of it. Don't worry about the grammar or the periods and the predicates. Just let it flow out of you, and you'd be surprised what else comes as a result of that free flow. I'm a firm believer, and that's what Cayenne Ink is all about. That's what the Inkwell is all about, that there is healing in the pen. There is hope, and there can be change. So I know that's a deeper thought sometimes from our playful free write, but trust me, if you try it, you'd be surprised what may come out of you. So that is Words on Wednesdays for today. Check us next Wednesday, or this coming Wednesday at this point. We're going to do our word reveal. But in the meantime, I'm so sorry for the dings. I forgot to turn my phone on Do Not Disturb. But in the meantime, please, I'll put a post in the group. We're collecting new words to add to our word pool so that on Wednesday when we do our word reveal, one of your words could be picked. Maybe one of your words. Y'all be real deep with the words too. I had to look up almost every word that was submitted last time. I had to look it up like, what? And one of the words, I knew what the word meant, but it's a very difficult word in my mind to even explain. So I was sitting, okay, how can I, what, So y'all be real deep with y'all words. But submit your words. We got Saturday, tonight, Saturday and Sunday, and Monday. No, Saturday to Tuesday to submit some words. Put it in the comments. I'll put my post there. Put your words in the comments. We'll pull from those words on Wednesday at 6 p.m. for our word reveal. And then all of you guys, make sure that you participate in the writing challenge. And by all means, submit your submissions, submit your responses, whether to my email, and I'll put that here for you again, or inbox me at Dynasty Cayenne. All right, guys. I am Miss Cayenne. I'm a poet, and I know it. Thanks for joining Words on Wednesdays. Until next time, peace.